Alrighty folks, hopping in here the morning of the new version 1.0.2 patch where Muriel got some changes. We're going to hop into a standard game here and see how these changes feel. Muriel has been a support that I've always kind of liked the idea of. I like her universal ult and everything. There's a lot of potential there. But she has kind of fallen short or generally been hard to get the most out of in the meta for a long time. She got some buffs to both this alacrity, her speed up ability, and also her, which one is it? The Serenity, the piercing bolt that slows enemies down. So she got some adjustments to those. I'll put those up on the screen from the new patch notes as well. Going to be interesting to see how they feel. Wanted to hop into a standard game here to feel them out and give you guys my live reactions to them. We're going to go for a build that's kind of based kind of a standard support build with Windcaller start to help her with the speed up as much as possible, and then maybe, you know, Lunaria, Time Warp, and if we can fit it in there, go for a Dreambinder to put on the Serenity to make them slowed even further when we hit people with the slow. So also, targets slowed by Serenity take 8% increased damage from all sources. I've kind of always just glassed over that, but that is a pretty strong, I mean, 8% is pretty significant. So we'll see how this feels. Let's hop right into it and go for it. Also, this is going to be the first gameplay from the version 1.0.2 patch. But just to keep you guys in the loop, I do have one more gameplay coming from the version 1.0 prior patch of playing Fang Mao, but it's going to be a post-game commentary, not a live commentary, so I want to give you guys a heads up that there is one more gameplay coming from the 1.0 patch. I just haven't finished doing the commentary and editing on that one yet, but wanted to put it out because these live commentaries are ones where I'm doing testing or want to give you guys some live reactions, and then the post-commentary games, like if you check out the recent post-commentary game playing the Fae at mid lane, from earlier, from last week, you'll see those are games where I think we have conclusions to draw or tips that we can pull out that are more noticeable in the post game versus these testing type situations. You want to see some live reactions to them. So let's hop right into it here and see what we can do. Alright, we've made it down to lane here. Both teams have a pretty good comp, so it's going to be interesting to see what we can do with this one. They have an Argus, Drongo, in duo, but they have a Zinx in solo, which is interesting. We have a nice and strong comp, too, between a jungle Quang and a solo lane Aurora. Should be pretty, you know, decent. Should be pretty easy to do good with, but we will see what we can do. This Argus did just get the buff, or the nerf to his stun. So hopefully we get to feel that out a little bit, see if that makes a difference with it being slightly harder to land. We're going to go with Marshall first item here because we've got a Twin Blast. And Marshall gives you a nice 15 ability haste, which we really need to pressure ability haste first. I'd like to go Windwalker first. Was it Windwalker? Windcaller? I believe it's Windcaller, but I'd like to go it first for the extra speed up, but it doesn't give you any ability haste, so Muriel really suffers if you don't build ability haste. I'm considering going even Marshall into Time Warp so that we can just maximize our potential to spam abilities early. Also interested in Crystal Tier. With me having a Twin Blast with me, I may go Crystal Tier second to give him some ability haste whenever I shield him. But we'll see. We're going to build as much ability haste early as we can, and then we're going to go into some of our other items like anti-heal and the speed up from Windcaller and whatnot. Tainted Totem. Should get pretty good value out of Tainted Totem if I can get it up. Don't know if I'm going to have the... his pull-in actually just made me miss that slow. Don't know if I'm going to have time to get Dreambinder or space to get Dreambinder online. They must have somebody nearby because they are pushing. And they're also moving really erratically, so that's kind of annoying. Lunaria is gonna, yep, there he is. Lunaria is also gonna kind of be a must if I want to keep my team up and going. I don't think Everbloom, I'm not sure if Everbloom gives ability haste. If it does, I may build it. But we'll just feel it out. Feel out what we're looking like. See how good this Twin Blast is first. See when we want to get Crystal Tier online. Good job on the Gideon rotate there. Clean up the Morgesh. Follow her over into solo lane and deal with her there. So yeah, we'll see. Muriel, I have a feeling Muriel's going to be stronger after this patch, but I just don't think, I don't know if it's enough to like have her picked in ranked games or anything. It's going to depend on if Zinx is still getting banned every game. Because, I mean, it's going to be hard for anybody to compete with Zinx right now. Even Decker, who I would say has been the best range support for a while, has stiff competition in Zinx. I want to get this Argus, so I want to punish him, but at the same time, if me and Twin Blast both get caught in a stun, it's not a good look. Yeah, we made their Drongo pay a little bit there. Our Quang is staying on top of it too. It looks like he's pretty decent. Get the first gold. It's a good sign. Yeah, Quang's keeping the pressure on him too, which I like. 4-1 on the kill count here at the 5.5 minute mark. We're gonna go for, oh, where are we at? We're gonna go for Marshall, like I was saying. It's just Muriel's autos are so strong. I mean, we look at her passive. Where did they? Grant shielded allies 20 magical damage on hit, and then on successful basic attacks, deal 20 magical damage on hit. So already right now, 20 bonus magical damage on hit. If we can, yeah, that'll be much higher here soon, especially once Marshall is finished. And then we can really pressure people out with our autos. Now, why is it saying 20, but I'm already doing more than that to these minions? Oh, I must have been buffed in some way there. That was weird. Leveling the slowdown, now that it scales, now that the percent slow scales with level, it's really incentivized to be leveling that first. And these this teammate speed up does not scale with level up, so no need to really level it. I see him playing, but I don't think we can do anything. Yeah, there's Argus. Again, his pull-in makes me miss my ability. Gideon. Oh, I land that shield on him, but it's not going to be enough. Yep, just get out, Quang, get out. We pressured him good there. We pressured our I like our Quang. He's playing really well. As long as Twin can kind of farm a little bit maybe and get a level advantage on that Drongo, that would be really nice, but right now he looks a little behind. I'm going to make my way back to left. So Argus is going to already beat me there anyway. We need only 1,200 to finish Marshall, so we'll probably just try to stay for that and then back. Again, I still want to stay a little bit spaced off of this twin because if we both get stunned at the same time by Argus, it's going to punish us pretty bad. He can start dumping his kit on us, and he can. He's been doing really good about pulling me in. Yep, there it is. Pulling me in with that second part of his AoE ability. Ooh. They're wanting to be really aggressive. They should. I mean, they have an Argus support. Oh. Wasn't paying attention here, our Gideon. He ults. I couldn't. I should have just ulted onto him. Nice tether. Good tether. Good tether from Quang.
Attack Fangtooth.
I'm down with the Fang attack.
Need help?
We can come help, but I don't have really enough mana to do much. Don't have enough mana for my ult. I'm not going to use another ability just in case I need my ult. I'm going to try to earn up enough mana here. Good job. Good job. We pressure the we get the team fight, and then we swing our advantage into Fang. So that's really what we needed to do. Get Marshall online. I think we go second item. Time warp. I think it's just the move. I think we need to spam abilities as much as we can, and we need to keep our mana up. So time warp is going to be the move for that. If we go time warp, we probably don't need Crystal tier third. We probably go Lunaria third, or could go ahead and go Windcaller or Everbloom. You got a lot of good build options on Muriel. Her having two abilities that proc shields means she's got two abilities that can proc all of those items that give you bonuses when you shield a teammate. Okay, our Gideon's okay. I was going to ult to him if he needed it there. Can I notify tactics? Cooldowns, ultimate is ready. Jeez, I never really hit that one, so I'm not very well versed in that call out. Oh, looks like I may have to. Oh wow, the ult fires, but it's too late. They want to get me low enough for Argus to ult, I'm assuming there. Yep, there's the Argus. There's the Argus ult. Wow, I didn't. He hit his full combo so fast there. I didn't even have time to react and shield myself. Landed the AoE on me, the stun in the AoE, and then procced his ult so fast. Oh man, Argus is still strong. Argus is still strong. All they really did was nerf the stun a little bit. And I don't know if that's necessarily enough to balance out the fact that he just deals an absurd amount of damage and has crazy range with the ult. Yeah, Gideon, just be safe. Aurora, my ultimate's not ready.
Ultimate on cooldown.
Yeah, I didn't want that Aurora thinking that my ult was up still. I can't get to her with it. Wow. Okay. Rampage is just going to take 16 tower shots. He does end up going down for it, but what an aggressive dive from that Rampage. I don't know if that really benefits him any, or... I mean, he gave a couple of his teammates assists there, so maybe that does benefit them more than us. How is our Aurora looking against those Zinx? Kind of having a hard time, but making do. Quang, be careful. Get out of there. Aurora's actually full health, so she's punishing that Zinx now. She must have got back in a good rotation. Twin rolling out of here. Our starter item is ready for upgrade. So, kind of tempted to go ahead and take the early back here, even though I don't have enough gold to really make anything out of it.
Be right back.
We'll stay for a little bit so we can at least buy the 650 for wand. But if we stay for too long, we'll be out of resources by the time Fangtooth comes back. So I don't want to do that. Nice. Gideon's able to deal with that Morigesh. Quang's just kind of chilling over here. I don't know if he actually wants to knock somebody down or... Ooh, hit a big combo on that Drongo. Got my shield on Quang so he could catch up to him as well immediately after. If gold's up here, we probably go for gold, but Quang's sticking around like he wants to pressure the tower. I don't know if we're really going to be able to. Yeah, looks like we are going to be able to. Just ult onto him to keep him alive here, because he's going to take a couple tower shots. As long as Twin can put some damage out, we'll be okay. We need to back up, we need to back up. That Argus ult is too threatening. Yeah, that Argus ult's too threatening. Look at him, he's just sweeping around here. Yeah, I gotta base so that we have some sort of...
I am going back.
Oh, Gideon's coming over. I don't think I can't give you anything, Gideon. Good hit there. He gets immediately stunned out of his ult. I gotta base, guys. We don't have any ability to contest Fangtooth, or else I would stay.
I must rest.
Quang went over to jump on the solo lane. Aurora is still having a hard time with the Zinx. I'm going to take the Tranquility for the extra healing. And now we're only about 600 gold, a little less than 600 gold off of finishing Time Warp. So once we get that up, our cooldowns will be really quick. If we look here, what does it say? Serenity's on a 6-second. Alacrity's on a 8. Consecrated Ground is on a 13 still, so Time Warp will make a big difference in those. Oh, man. They're probably trying to pressure Fang here. Nope, Rampage is in mid.
Enemy missing left.
Okay, Twin's backing now. I don't think he stayed that whole time, so I'm not really sure why he's backing now. What has he got online? He's got Resolution Sky Splitter up. We get Mini Prime there. I mean, our clear and our damage and pressure are pretty high with Marshall up. Not as high as like an Argus, because good grief, I mean, look at the Argus damage. But hitting the Argus for almost 100 in auto. Okay. I like the effects.
Enemy missing right.
I like the effects being smaller to reflect. Oh, I'm coming, Gideon. You're good, you're good.
Hurry.
Ah, I missed everything on him. Quang's wanting to dive. Oh, and we can't.
Okay.
Sorry, Quang. I got stunned by the rock, man. Oh, Aurora goes in a little late by herself there. Aurora, please don't. Please don't. He hit the rock on you, Aurora. Please don't.
No further.
Nice. Good cleanup. Get the heck out of here, Aurora. Get the heck out of here now. You're going to have to pay for it with your right T2, unfortunately.
Enough.
But we did get the Argus there. I was kind of surprised we were able to burst that much damage onto Argus. We were going to get this tower too. So that's not bad. We could potentially grab gold here without any consequences, because they don't have time to pressure Fang.
Shelter.
And then we can just back.
I will return.
Oh, he said something in the chat I probably should have read there. He said when you give your orb to something. Anyway, there's Time Warp. I think we actually go ahead and go for Everbloom, even though it doesn't give us... oh, I missed it there.
I can save them.
Even though it doesn't give us any extra ability haste, we need that mitigation.
Full myth
When
lane.
you give your orb, it's because your laner...
On my way right.
Slow push waves with your buffed minions. Oh, he's talking about mini orb. He's talking about mini orb, giving it to Gideon there. That's okay.
Careful left lane.
We want to be a little careful here, but we should win the 2v2 most of the time. Okay, unless he hits his full combo on me like he always does.
The reversal is charged.
I think they see this Gideon rotating. Oh, I missed the slow. There you go. Gideon's able to make the combo work. We can't catch that Argus. You just back off. And Aurora is able to get help from Quang there. We can get Fang. We can 3-man this Fang if yeah, we can 3-man this Fang. Oh, not if Morgesh is here, we can't.
I am here.
Good job.
Okay, we got a little too low to pressure Quang.
Attack mid lane.
Pressure Fang, unless Gideon just wants it.
Fangtooth.
Okay, Quang wants it, Quang wants it. If Quang wants it, we'll go for it. He's got to get here quick, though. 'Cause I can't take the damage.
On my way. On my way.
Okay, he's getting here, he's getting here. Yeah, so now having the having Time Warp up and Marshall, we have really fast cooldowns. And our mana regen is no longer a problem, so I think Everbloom 3rd is going to be the move. Which is good, we have enough for it now. And then we'll go Windcaller. We may actually want to go Tainted. Do we want to go Tainted over Windcaller? No, I think we want to go Windcaller next. Windcaller 4th here would be a good move. It'll help our Quang stick to him, help our Aurora get in there and get the stuns off more effectively. See what our Gideon is in an engagement here. Surely this Argus knows he cannot win this 1v1. Oh, he doesn't have to. He's got somebody with him. Oh,
No further.
I don't know if I can necessarily save you, Gideon. Okay, good.
Into the light.
Twin Blast, unfortunately, does get jumped on.
Sorry.
Ready to fly.
Make that Argus pay for being hyper aggressive there. We probably have to ult to that man, no? Right now we're going to. And they are able to clean it up. Good job, guys. Way to stick on them.
Stop there.
Way to stick on them. No objective for us to pressure. We're going to go ahead and back, get items. Yep. Wind Caller. Wind Caller's the next move here. Wind Caller is the next move. We don't really need the regen right now, so we'll go for the extra heal and shield first, and then we'll finish it up with the regen 1700 to finish Wind Caller here.
An enemy inhibitor is under attack.
The question after that is, do we pick up Lunaria?
Anything missing right?
5th. We probably should go Lunaria 5th. I don't know if we necessarily need it. We could do better with Vanguardian maybe, or we could go ahead and take this opportunity to build Dreambinder 5th. Kind of give our slows, give our abilities some extra slows. Chilling over here in solo lane, we've got 30 seconds until our ult is off cooldown, so just kind of waiting for that before we look at hopping back over. Oh, see, Twin still got his tower there, so he's kind of in an okay spot. Yeah, see, Twin can just defend tower, draw 3 people into solo lane, and then I can come give Aurora the Marshall attack speed boost here. And we can focus down this. Good job. Now my ult is available.
I'm heading back. On my way left.
An ally has been slain.
Sorry.
Yeah, my ult was ready, but I didn't realize that Gideon was going to get blown up like that. May use it on Quang here if he wants to keep diving.
I am here.
Wow, I got stunned for too long. We get good damage on this Morgash. Get our Aurora sped up there. And we are able to make it complete the fight. Put a little slowdown on him. Ooh, we almost get that Rampage.
Attack or prime. Defend right lane.
Okay, looks like the Zinx did leave. Is he just gonna ult me there? Okay, Aurora, you need to get out because I can't give you too much there. Aurora, I can't give you too much here, man. Yeah, Rampage wants me. I can't. You're gonna die, Aurora. Oh gosh, man. Yeah, Aurora not really knowing her limits there. I don't know what her plan was. The only thing we could possibly have got out of that was the Argus kill, and we were going to have to get it with somehow not dying. Oh, my slow actually has enough range to catch the Drongo there, which is crazy. I really like the slow. The buff on it does feel good. I've got a back though. I've got a bunch of gold and no mana.
Attack Fangtooth.
I will not be long.
I can ult to it. I can ult to it. We'll get Crystal. We'll get Wind Caller up. I think we just go ahead and go Crystal. I think we could go ahead and go Crystal tier now that Wind Caller's up. Looks like we don't necessarily need to ult to this Fangtooth either because we've already got 3 people on it. Yeah, good job, guys. Save our ult there. Even though it is a fast way to get out of base, don't always need it. They're chasing down this Argus. They may be able to make him pay. Is Rampage just going to ult here? Yep. That slowdown is brutal. Oh no! Gideon, yep, Gideon finishes him with the tick damage. Okay guys, we don't have to play that aggressive.
Attack mid lane.
There's a big group of minions over here that I want to clear
Into the light.
before we pressure lane. Look how much damage the autos. My auto's doing almost 200 damage. So, I mean, that's the benefit of getting Marshall up. Have the hard-hitting autos. Okay, he wants me to have the gold.
I'm going back.
Thanks.
We're going to go ahead and back again. I think, rather than Crystal Tier, actually, you only have the one piece of it. We're just going to go ahead and sell that piece off and start building Dreambinder here. If we can get a little bit extra slow out. Right now it's 50% slow for 1.5 seconds. Dreambinder will add another 25% slow for the first second of that. Ooh, Gideon. Is Gideon in trouble here? We're going to ult to him just in case. It looks like he is. Aww. That's not good. Good. Long enough CC combo much. Oh my gosh. Got rocked. I got stunned by Argus, and I got rocked. Can we look at what that was? Boulder Throw, Ricochet, and Dread Nova. So yeah, I got hit by all... I mean, I was CC'd for like a consecutive 4 or 5 seconds there. That's insane that they just land all of that in a row on me. The rock and the... Oh, he doesn't quite... Oh, it was a good play, but his sword was behind him, so it didn't go off like he thought it would, and then boom, Twin Blast gets hit by a consecutive 4-second CC. Come on, guys. We gotta hold it together here. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot if we can just hold it together. That's one downside to Muriel. She doesn't have an actual stun. So, just has the slow. And she does have the knock-up with the ult, but it's not targeted at an enemy. It's just whatever enemies happen to be around the teammate that you target. So, I'm coming, guys. Their whole team's there, though, so... Okay, she put the revive on herself. This Zinx is doing a lot of damage to us doing all that. But she already burned her shield, so... Unfortunately, Gideon has to go down during that, but it's kind of okay. He did do a ton of damage catching them all in his ult there. Twang getting mastered with shields on top of shields on top of shields right now. We get Orb, everybody gets it except for Gideon. That should be all the advantage that we need at this point to win. We're already in a pretty advantageous position with having 3 Fangtooths. And our shields are getting pretty big with the amount of power that we have. That was I mean, that shield was quite big. 450 shield. Aurora's going to be able to slow push all lanes. Okay, I mean, that's a good call out. Use minions to your advantage. I don't know why Brother's typing in all caps, but...
I am here.
Aurora should be able to get out of here. Not looking great. Unfortunately, my heal does not catch her. My speed up's not going to be enough for me to get out of there either. That was not really a fight we needed to take. We did pull them all over there into right lane and waste a lot of their time so that Twin Blast can push left here. So I don't mind that. But I guess shouldn't have just dove in to try to save her. It looked like I was going to be able to be fair, but couldn't quite get her. We get Dreambinder up here. That's going to make our good damage, good shield. I think we have to close it out with, what does it recommend? Lunaria probably is what we have to close it out with, I would think. Take us up to 40 ability haste. We really need the ability haste. Ooh, there you go. We've got orbs, so that's good. They should be able to pick a couple of them off here. Zinx is way out of position. This Gideon's pretty good. He's good about keeping after him. Question is... Ooh, here we go. Got him trapped in here pretty good. Argus is coming into him. I don't have my ult, unfortunately. I think we go Crystal Tier, maybe? No, I think we just go Tainted Totem. I think we just close it out with Tainted Totem. It'll keep us from having to deal with that Rampage's healing so much. I still don't have my ult, Quang, so be careful, please. Oh, he just got lit up by the Argus ult. 2 seconds.
The reversal is charged.
Aurora's coming in.
You
We're gonna go ahead and ult to her, see if she can catch that Drongo in the knockup. She does. Nice.
Your skill rises.
Nice. Keep everybody healed. Looks like this is pretty much gonna be where we get to end the game.
into the light.
Okay, that's not good. That's my death. I didn't see that Morgash jump down left. I guess we were all staring at him. That's a completely blown engagement, guys. It was not worth sacrificing multiple players just to get middle tower. Morgash gets revived. She does still die. We still lose Aurora, and Twin is in a rough spot. Okay, good. He still has his blink. He's going to need it there. Rampage is sticking to him, though. He's gonna get... Ooh, he misses the stun. Zinx is unfortunately just chain healing Rampage. And she also lands a stun there. Distracts him long enough for Gideon to get back around. Gideon may be able to clean up both of them here. Nah, not quite. Not quite. He still wants it. He still wants it, but he's only level 17 for some reason. Okay, catches that Zinx out. Good job. We'll take it. We get 2 inhibitors off of them. I mean, they're really not in a position where they're able to climb back at this point. We're going 2, 5, and 13. Our Quang is really carrying us with those 15 kills. Yeah, I think Tainted is going to be the move here at the end. I'd like to cut their healing off a little bit with them having the Rampage and the Zinx. Kind of puts us in a rough spot. If they get in a situation like that Twin Blast was in just there, where Zinx is running behind the Rampage and just healing him, which that's what she should be doing, just keep healing Rampage. So if we can cut that down a little bit, we'll be fine. Plus that rounds out our ability haste at a nice 40 time we get it up. So 40 ability haste is kind of the minimum that you're going to want on a Muriel build, because her abilities, I mean, we're still at a 6-second cooldown, 7-second cooldown, and 6-second cooldown. So oh, here we go. Nice tether. With that time warp procking in between all those abilities, it's really gonna mean we can spam them, which is what we need. We need to be able to spam them.
There.
I don't think this Morgash is going to push us, so that's why I'm not stepping up to her very much here.
Shelter.
Give Gideon a nice speed up. Oh. I can't hit her. Ooh, we barely made it out of there. I missed way too many autos. We could have burned her down with the autos sooner than that. What does she have built for healing? Why was she healing so much? She doesn't have Life Binder. I don't know why she got all that healing from. But we can take Primal Fang here and pretty much close the game out, I believe. Make sure these guys are inside of my Marshall proc. She's coming out of here full health. Massive amount of shields on everybody. Yeah, this should be game. It's going to be pretty hard for them to do anything about it at this point. That actual Serenity is hitting pretty hard. He said, I'm swinging the F out of this boy's sword. Yeah, bro, I was giving you double speed ups there. He may have had attack speed river bug as well. The attack speed grants them 60% attack speed for 4 seconds when I hit him with the speed up ability, so that's pretty insane. On top of the attack speed from Marshall, that's like dumb levels of attack speed. I mean, look what that looks like on me.
Ready.
Go ahead and just drop the shields on Gideon and mitigate all the damage he was about to take. Somebody said ultimate ready. Aurora. Oh, yeah. Aurora's trying to get in there and ult. I'm going to stand up here and try to take a little bit of damage. Give Twin some attack speed there. Oh, we got Zinx trapped in. Let's get this Zinx. Good cleanup. Good cleanup. We don't necessarily have to take... left inhibitor down here, but we'll go ahead and take right inhibitor down since it's free.
Shelter.
Oh, brother is taking huge damage in there. Yeah, we're really able to spam our abilities out now with all this cooldown. That's kind of what you want to be able to get the most out of Muriel. At this point we could have... Oh wow, they're actually going to get our right inhib somehow there. Even though we have the buffed up inhib minions pushing that lane, somehow they're still able to get it. We put some damage on this rampage where he thinks he's safe here. Alright, let's just go ahead and take it out. No need to keep waiting around here. Aurora's trying to do something weird there. We finish off one extra Morgash kill as the game closes out. Oh, well, come on, I thought that was going to be it. Aurora ends up taking the time to take out left inhib. Are we retreating? I mean, are we going to retreat off of this?
Retreat.
I guess we're going to retreat off of this.
Take this.
We have all inhibs down. We have all inhibs down, and we're going to retreat off of this. I guess we're just going to wait for Quang. Maybe. I mean, we could have easily dove their core there, but whatever. It's cool with me. We'll go back and finish the build. We've got plenty of items now, or plenty of gold now to finish it up. They're going to have a heck of a time defending all 3 lanes.
I will return.
Finish off Tainted Totem here. Finish off Tainted Totem, and then we can pick up... I think we'll pick up Intellect Tonic. We don't necessarily need it. Any one of the tonics kind of benefit us equally here. Armor, health, except for the physical power. That one doesn't really help us. Who is low? Nobody's low here. We're just going to ult up here just so we can get back to the fight. Make sure that this rampage goes down. Give Quang a nice little speed up there. Keep everybody healed. Now that we've got Tainted up, I mean, we're dropping massive shields. We're dropping over 500 health shields on people. Yeah, that's going to do it. We could have easily just dove it like that last time, but we elected to just back out and circle back around. So it is what it is. That is a game previewing the newly buffed Muriel. We'll take a look at our post-game stats and see how they looked. I mean, that felt good. You got to see what it looked like. You know, it felt like it was easy to make a contribution. I definitely could have done better. I'm kind of out of the loop of playing Muriel. I haven't been running her as much. She has been fairly weak compared to her competition. And maybe that's not the best game to show it off, because we did end up rolling them pretty hard with our Quang our Quang was very good. So our Quang really punished them every time they made a mistake, which I liked. You know, we do 22k damage. That's by far least on our team. Mid, jungle, and carry all did around 55 plus. So that's quite nice. Their Drongo was doing good though. I mean, had 11 deaths, but also had 13 takedowns in the process. Damage healed. I mean, I only had 13k healed. So that's not really like that impressive. Self-damage mitigated, pretty low, of course. I didn't build any armor. I don't know. I don't know how strong Muriel's going to be. She does feel good. She is fun to play. But, you know, when you compare to, could I have done more in that game with Zinx? Probably, almost certainly. So really it comes down to if you're going to be able to use her universal ult in some way that's just massively to your advantage. That's really the only way that you're going to get the most out of her, because that's what she offers that someone like Zinx or Narbash, you know, or FaZe or Decker does not offer, is a universal ult. So probably should have tried to get some more use out of it. May practice up with her a little bit more if she ends up being decent in this meta. And may look and see what other people are building. There's a lot of good build options on Muriel, so really your build should be dependent upon your team comp and how the match is going more than it should be a set, you know, items that you're always building on her. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you guys are hopping into Muriel after the buffs, and Faye as well, of course. We'll be running some Faye here soon.
Systems at 100%.
Alrighty, folks. Might be a little bit of a long one, but figure I'd go ahead and give you a double feature second match with Muriel. Since I'm running her anyway, might as well go ahead and feel it out. After that last one, you know, we did good, but our team kind of took off really early, and we got carried pretty hard by a really decent jungler in the Quang that we had. So we're going to give it another run. I mean, this is not by any means the second match I've played on Muriel since the patch, but any match where, like, somebody from one of the teams leaves in the first 10 minutes or anything like that, then I don't like saving them for you guys, or not like showing them to you guys. If one team just runs away with it so quick, or somebody rages too early, then it's really not a good representation of, you know, what you can expect. So I don't really like showing those. We've got an interesting comp here again, so I figure I might as well go ahead and record for this one. We have a Sevrog playing jungle, which you don't see too much anymore. You see him a decent amount in solo. And then we've got a Wraith in mid. So gonna be an interesting one. We'll see. They again have an Argus, and it looks like an Argus and a Drongo as their duo lane, but they have a Revenant in mid, and they are the team that lands the Aurora pick this time. So we'll see what we can do with this. Definitely have our work cut out for us. Pretty late game team comp having a okay, Argus. Pretty late game team comp having a Sevrog jungle and a Wraith mid. But maybe we can... Oh, I missed the slow on that Argus. Maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can make it to the late game. Kind of scared of their Aurora being a potential problem. Oh, tried to jerk away and... Ooh, there we go. It was right at the edge of my range.
Sorry.
Right at the edge of my range for being able to get... I didn't know if the slow was actually going to reach him or not.
Good job.
But we did reach him. And go ahead and push him down early. You get the Revenant rotating over here. Okay. I wanted to get him, but I didn't want to steal the kill if I didn't need to.
Okay.
Okay, Rafe, don't act like it's our fault that you got called out by that man. Don't push him. Don't push him, Murdoch. Don't push him. If this Drongo comes behind you, you're going to be in trouble. I see him. This is why I told you not to push him. There was no point of you even coming in here. I had the Sevrog peeled off. He was all good.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good, brother. Kind of wish there was a game chat in here. Drongo acting all big and bad. I don't know if they're being aggressive right there because they've got somebody nearby or just because Murdoch's low. I don't know, but if we can challenge, we can swing this into a gold challenge here. That would be nice. Maybe clear this wave quick and then go for gold. See what we can do. I mean, I love the early pressure from Muriel. You get the same thing out of Zinx, you get the same thing out of Decker. All of the ranged supports will give you really good early game pressure. Which is what you gotta pay for that if you're. You gotta pay for that in certain situations, whether you go a melee support and then you don't have that range pressure, or whether you go a range support and you don't build any armor. The trade-off from having that early pressure is generally that you're pretty vulnerable or pretty soft. You know, some heroes get around that, like Decker, for just like having her double jump and having better mobility. But you've got heroes like FaZe where they really, if they get dove on, there's not much they can do. Me as Muriel, if I get dove on, there's not much I can do other than just shield myself, you know, so. You know, lobbing that thing. I like that they made the, it's very noticeable that the effects are 30% smaller on that lob now, and that the size is smaller, so I like that that's noticeable.
Good job.
Be careful, boys. I want y'all to get dove on by Drongo. Okay, there you go. Wraith's kind of having a slow start, as you would expect. If we catch this Argus low mana, that'd be great. Looks like this Fang Mao is going to peel off. Yeah, he is. Peel off into the jungle. There's Argus. Yeah, I guess he's trying to time the stun or figure out when he wants to stun here. Drongo got a little extra XP from us being gone and him freezing wave back there. Enemy's not missing mid, he's attacking you, Revenant. He's currently attacking you. The Wraith Revenant mid lane matchup is just a really weird mismatch of... Like, it's not necessary, that doesn't benefit either team for you guys to take those picks unless you're just super elite, unless you're just the best Wraith player. I could, you know, pretty much any other mid I would be happy to have there. Same thing with Revenant, unless you're just the best Revenant player there is. Don't take Revenant into mid lane, take one of the crazy good mages right now. Mages are all so good. He's trying to catch us both in a stun, be careful. There's so many good mages right now, it's like we don't need... I can't hit him. I can't hit him. Oh, nice. Oh, Murdoch. Oh, he's not level 6. About to say, if he's level 6, he gets his ult there off. Oh, good job. Good job pressuring him. If he had his ult there, we'd probably get both of them. Probably get both of them, but that's alright. It's alright, we get Marshall online now. Get Marshall online, help both of us out quite a bit. I think last time we we kind of missed out on a little bit of... Ooh, I don't have my ult. Sorry, brother.
Help mid.
I would love to. I'd love to. Rafe's gonna go down. Man, this Rafe, man, stop throwing. He has picked up a kill, but... You know, at what cost, brother? I mean, is this Revenant that big of a problem for you?
Hurry.
Oh, he's getting dove on.
Retreat.
Yep, I'm not just peeling for you. I'm not trying to dive on that.
Enough.
On my way left.
He is wearing the Master Crown as Rafe, so he may be a good Rafe player.
Ultimate ready.
I can't imagine Revenant is the is the hard combo that you can't counter or you can't deal with as Rafe. That doesn't really make any sense. I was kind of wondering why he was pushing up so much there. I just
Is under attack.
wanted to use his ult, I suppose. Come on, his... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I've got my extra damage procced on him. Somebody hit him with anything and he'll die.
On my way in.
I got no mana, so... Can't help you guys.
Allied tower
We could potentially... Ooh, ult him, ult him, ult him, ult him. Hit it, land it. There you go. Nice.
I am going back.
Yep, gold's not here, brother. Just go ahead and roll out. Nice. We're turning this one around. We're turning this one around. That was a good rotate from our Wraith there to actually make that work. Do we go Lunaria second item? And we try to cut out Time Warp? Yeah, let's go Lunaria second item and see if we can just do the build without Time Warp
Victory.
and build a little bit more ability haste. A little bit more than 40 ability haste.
Attack Riverbug. On my way.
Okay, do we probably don't want Fang here. I don't think.
No further.
Wow, we put a lot of damage on him. Wow, we put a lot of damage on both of them. That's a good example of what it's like to have Muriel with Marshall in your lane support there, because they were just running for their life and just getting a ton of damage procced onto him. Do I need to ult to this, Sevrog? I can come, but
Take this.
An enemy tower is under attack.
yeah. We've got wards on them, so we'll know if they're coming.
Enough.
Rises.
Okay, Sevrog is able to complete that. That's probably not going to give us a window for...
No further.
There it is. Look at that damage we're putting on Drongo there, too. My goodness.
Ultimate ready.
I don't know if that's going to kill. It doesn't quite kill. Yeah. Really close.
Stop there.
I like to be right back as well.
An enemy tower is under
And
attack.
push these minions into his tower.
Be right back.
I must
Oh my
rest.
gosh, did he get that? Did he almost die? I mean, he definitely almost died, but he did get it. Sorry, brother, I would have helped you out a little bit more. I didn't know it was that life or death for you.
Enemy missing mid.
We'll grab Lunaria second here,
I can save them.
and then we'll probably go for Crystal Tier third, maybe, to just try to get as much ability haste online as we can as early as possible, and then we have the option to build some other stuff like Windcaller Everbloom. Maybe even try to get Vanguardian in the build this time. Give our team a little bit extra tankiness. Anybody low after that fight? No. In a good spot here. Just go for Fang. Murdoch, just come help us with Fang. We can dive on him after.
No further.
Murdoch, I don't know if I want you to be the one going for him like that. We get Fang, but I mean, for some reason, Murdoch wanted to be the one to peel everybody off. If he would have just stuck it with us, we could have burned it down way quicker. And then
I must go.
Murdoch saying lag.
Okay. Sorry.
Alright, we get Lunaria up. I think next we either go... We may go ahead and go for Spellbreaker. I mean, what do we want here? Third item. Crystal Tear.
Tower is under attack.
Maybe Crystal Tear, maybe...
Enemy missing left.
I don't know. I feel like Crystal Tear would be a great move. Could go ahead and go for Wind Caller since we're going to take it regardless eventually. Did this Drongo lag out? Oh, no, he must have dropped his controller there. Made him pay for it. Oh, their Revenant disconnected. Well, man, guys, come on. I know we were running away with this game, but they were kind of keeping it pretty tight with our Wraith having a slow start like that. What was the Revenant going? He's 2 and 4. Maybe he just disconnected and he'll be right back.
An enemy is unreal.
I don't have my ult, I'm sorry. Murdoch hits his. Good job. Yeah, maybe this Revenant will come right back. Okay, this Drongo must be lagging hard as well. Well, looking like this one is not going to be a very competitive one either, guys. We'll still throw it up just for the double feature. But, and so you can see a little bit of extra Muriel action, see how potent this early game pressure is, because this game, having an aggressive Murdoch like this, versus last game having that Twin Blast, this aggressive Murdoch is really helping me push.
On my way mid.
I think we just go Crystal Tear. I think Crystal Tear is the move. I mean, it just pushes our... Oh, we could have gone ahead and bought another piece, but just pushes our advantage a little bit more. Since we're obviously rolling them and it doesn't look like Revenant's coming back. But yeah, we'll still include this one in the video as just a bonus for the double feature aspect of it. But Muriel does feel stronger. You need to be on the same page as your carry because you want to be aggressive early. Whole team gathers up for mini prime is pretty funny. That slowdown. Oh, he gets ulted too. That's just rough. That's just really rough. Oh, they just want to dump a ton of damage on him? Okay, I'll steal the kill, don't mind me. Wow, what a good use of the Aurora movement right there. Oh gosh. Just got nuked by the Sevrog ult. The Murdoch just fired. I mean, just running them down. Yeah, this is they should have surrendered by now. This is really rough.
Defend left lane.
I got my ult ready whenever they go for the engagement there. I'm just gonna ult over to them. I should have healed him up.
Killing spree.
I don't have the mana. I don't have the mana.
You are not alone.
Alright, well, had just enough mana to get it off. Just kind of trying to make these guys surrender as quick as possible because this game's over for them. Revenant's not coming back.
Shelter.
Yep, there's the surrender. Alright, well, there's a little second one to add on, a little double feature. At least you get to see some of the early game Muriel action a little bit more. She is definitely stronger now, but I think the aspects of her kit that are strong are the same that have always been strong. It's not necessarily that the slowdown buff is like extremely crazy or the buff to her teammate speed up is extremely crazy. It's more of she's still got a universal ult, her autos still do a ton of damage, and you can still build Marshall first and pressure, get that extra pressure damage from her autos. You know, Marshall and Lunaria did get a nerf, so you do have that, but compared to where she was a couple like weeks ago or before the 1.0 patch, a lot of the support items are cheaper to build now, so you can get them online faster. Take a look at the end games here. I mean, I went 3-0-6. Those 3 kills were pretty much all stolen or hit right at the end of my slowdown range. So it is what it is. We absolutely rolled them despite our Wraith having a slow start. Their Revenant just took off. He may have been getting talked to negatively in his teammates' chat. Damage healed, again, not very much. Self-damage mitigated. There's not a stat anywhere that shows armor damage mitigated or like how much you mitigated by putting armor on your team, so we don't get to see that, but I think Muriel is better. Now we'll see, we'll play some more games with her before we put out the new tier list, so be on the lookout for that. We did a tier list for the 1.0 patch, and this Friday, or I guess you will have already seen it because that Friday's video of the new 1.0.2 tier list will already be out before this video goes out. So check that video out to see where we end up placing Muriel, because I'm recording this the morning of right when the patch went live. So it'll be a couple days before this is actually up and everything, because we've got some other videos already ready to go up for Thursday and Friday. So we'll see Friday where I end up putting her on the tier list. Definitely going to be moving her up, but I think with her competition in heroes like Zinx and Decker, it's really hard to, she can't be above those, because those heroes are just so strong still. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the double feature, a little bit extra gameplay in here than just one match. So we'll see you on the next one.